Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to create and manipulate layouts within the Vuwall2 software, and at the same time I'm going to show you how to toggle between the different layouts that you've created within the Vuwall software. Now what I've done in this instance is save this specific layout and called it OCU1, short for Oculus 1, and I've saved another layout called OCU2, short for Oculus 2. Now the layouts can be easily created within the Vuwall2 client software. Once you've opened up your client software, you'll be able to navigate to, in this instance, layouts. And then once you've created the layout, you can then trigger your layouts using a simple double click of the mouse will change the layout. As you can see there, it's busy loading Google Maps, and in this case it opens up a Google map of the entire world. And of course at the same time we can just quickly go to our virtual mouse and then interact with our Google map by moving it around or indeed zooming and using all those sorts of features built into the PC. Okay, so now we want to go back to the previous layout, and that's also very simple. We just double click again on our predetermined or pre-saved layout, double click, and you'll notice it starts loading the layout that we've created. So that's the easy way to jump between layouts within your Vuwall client software. Now the next method of switching between layouts is very user friendly, although it does require a bit of work in the background for your operators to comfortably switch between layouts. The first step in this process would be to enter your Vuwall server's IP address into your web browser. I'm using Google Chrome in this instance. Enter your IP address followed by /Vuwall. We'll hit enter. That will take us to the Vuwall designer page. From there on, we will click on Control Panel. Control Panel Editor, hit Edit. We'll be prompted to create a panel. I'm going to use my Werner's demo panel. And there you go, I've created a predetermined background, which you can set yourself. You'll see there's a button called Set Background. Once you click on that, you can then browse to an image and change this to your company logo. Now, first of all, we just want to create a basic control panel for our web users. So we can start by clicking a button. That immediately creates a button on this interface, and we can just rename this button by renaming it over here, and we can call this OCU1. And we can change the color of the button, of course, as well. So in this case, let's turn it into a green button. And then at the bottom, you'll see we can create an action type. Now in this instance, we want to open a layout, and what we want to open is the pre-built layout that I've created called OCU1. Once you've done that, the button has been allocated, and then very importantly, click File and then Save Panel. Once you've done this, this configuration is saved. Now of course we want to create another button, so we'll just click on button again and then put that button right underneath it. We can keep that color. We can just rename it to OCU2, and then open layout, and then launch OCU 2. There we go. So now we have 2 buttons. We just have to save this panel. Now once we've created the panel that we're happy with, we can then of course run the panel, which opens up the panel browser on your PC's browser, which will give the user access to the 2 buttons that you want them to click on. In this instance, we can jump between the 2 layouts. So when I hit the OCU 2 button, it'll change the layout back to the Google Maps that we've created previously. And as you can see, we've got our layout there. If we go and click on OCU 1, the Vuwall server reverts back to the original OCU 1 layout. And that's it. Once you're happy with your panel, just remember to save the shortcut to the actual control panel address in your browser. Remember to save it to your favorites. It's a very long address, it's not easy to remember. I would recommend just save it to your favorites and call it control panel 1 as an example. And then you'll be able to trigger your layouts with these 2 very easily built buttons. If you have any further questions, feel free to contact us. Thank you.